Well, good day everyone. Welcome back to the channel, Adventures with Charles, man in his van. Well, today I'm over at my friend Lenny's place, and we're working on the bike, and we just got into it first thing this morning. I started tearing stuff apart, and about 30 seconds ago I told him, I said, oh crap, I said, forgot to start videoing what we're doing. So anyway, we'll take you inside and show you what we've done. We've got to, we're pulling the front forks off, and there's Lenny starting to pull the covers, and we're going to pull the fender and everything, get the forks ready to come off. We've got to put new brakes on there. We don't know how they are. We've got one fork seal that's leaking. So ordered the new fork seal kit, and while we have the front tire off, we're going to put brand new bearings in here. But here, just a second, I'll turn you around and I'll show you what we've got dismantled already. We've pulled the covers off. All them parts back in here. There's the air box right there. We've got all the other pieces. So we've drained the antifreeze. All these covers are removed, and hard to believe, but you got to pull all this stuff off in order to pull the carburetor off. Now, the only thing we have left here, just in behind, we have, probably can't see, but there's two antifreeze lines in there. We've got the carburetor just sitting there. It's ready to come out, but the seat's got to come off. You've got to drain the antifreeze. Battery disconnected. So it's been tearing down, or we're tearing it down here. We have the carburetor issue, and it needs to be addressed so it runs right. We don't want to damage everything. Other than that, it runs great. Mechanically, everything is good. Good tires. Yeah, it's mechanically, I think, good to go. But we have to do all this checking. We're going to put brand new brakes on the back. Well, there's only one set of pads to go on the front, or on the back. On the front, because it's got dual rotors, we're going to be putting brand new ones on there. It's better to be safe than sorry. It's got to go for an out-of-province inspection. So, may as well get this stuff done. We're going to document everything that we're doing. And then when it goes in, the fellow knows everything has been done. So, yeah. Right now, I just got to go out looking for a tool, and to take the front forks off, they got a great big Allen key. There's I guess a big nut that's up on the top that we've got to loosen off so the guy can tear everything apart. We went and borrowed one. We borrowed a 19 millimeter Allen key, I guess you want to call it. It's not really an Allen key, but it's just this tool here. It's a 19. And down in here, this here is a 14. So I got to go and purchase one of these tools, and that was bought at Canadian Tire, so we know Canadian Tire has 17 millimeter. If they have 14 and 15, I'm going to buy both. But if I can remember to push play on this thing, yeah, I should have had my stand set up this morning. Document what Lenny and I are doing. And, he knows the bike because it used to be his bike. So he's had the plastics off and everything before. So he knows where all the bolts and screws and everything go. So anyway, I got to leave here right now. I'm going to head to Canadian Tire, see if we can get that. So when we're ready to start pulling the forks, just to loosen these big bolts here, we just got to loosen them, and then the fellow's gonna dismantle the rest of it. We just got to pull the wheel and everything off. But anyway, well, we'll be back in a couple minutes. Well, back again, and I just went to Canadian Tire. I had picked up a tool kit that I needed, and went and returned the other tool that I borrowed. Found out the tool I borrowed was the wrong size, so I went to Canadian Tire, bought a kit, and headed back to Lenny's place. And when I get back there, he informs me that he's got the same toolkit. So I'm just leaving Canadian Tire again. Returned the full kit of like Allen key sets. They're not Allen keys, but they got the Allen key end that they fit onto a ratchet, right? And well, now it's lunchtime. He's at home having lunch. I'm out doing my running around, just sitting here at a set of lights, and just stopped at Timmy's, grabbed a tea and a turkey bacon club. I'm gonna go park in front of his place and have that, and then we'll get back on it. He's got the front end just about ready to pull apart. There's only 2 hoses on the carburetor for the antifreeze that goes through the preheater to warm up the carburetors. So there's only those 2 as far as we know that has to come off, and I think maybe the choke cable may have to undo 1 screw and pull the cable off, and then try to remember to put it back on when we're putting it back together. I'm taking to a fella here in town, a local fella. He worked on my 84 Goldwing when I had that back in I think 2018. I had bought that, and then I sold it in 19, which I'm getting, kicking myself in the butt for getting rid of it. It was a good bike, but now I've jumped up from an 84 to a 2000, and yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this all done. But we didn't expect the work that we had to do. We knew the seals that needed to be redone, the front fork seals. But yeah, we'll get the rest of it addressed, and if we can get it's going in next Wednesday. You have the seals replaced. I have the seals and the bearings and stuff like that. Just parking here in front of Lenny's place. So yeah, I've got the bearings, I've got the seals, I got the carburetor kit, just a kit, just the I guess almost a complete kit for that. There, $170 or $175 for that. So I got to take it to a guy next Wednesday. He's going to do the carburetors up. I don't want to play with that. There's too many small things in there that can be lost, and they need to be synchronized and stuff like that. So he's going to do that up, do the shocks. We'll bring it back. We'll install everything here, get everything put back into place. We'll cross our fingers and, get her to fire up, and she fires up good. Once I do a little bit of a run with it, I've got to do the oil change on it. We're going to do the oil in the rear end. We got to change the brakes on it, and then I'll get the insurance on it next week, and then I can get a 7-day pass, I guess, and then I can take it up to where I've got to take it, into Westlock, and get it taken up there and have the out of province. Cross our fingers there again that everything that we're doing to this here is going to help. The tires are good. So anyway, I'm just going to sit back here. I'm going to have my turkey bacon wrap. Bought myself a tea, and I see the garage door is open, so Lenny's probably back in there. Anyway, we'll see you in a couple minutes. Have fun. Well, we're back again. Just show you what the progress. We got the carburetor off. Lenny had it all loosened up and had everything just about ready to go, except one hose that needed 2 of us to get it out. Now he's working on the front wheel here. We're going to get the front wheel off. We're going to put it on the jack stand, and then we're going to loosen up and take the front forks off. Get the wheel off so the new bearings and seals can go in, and get everything done up. Anyway, we'll take some pictures, and we'll post those along with the video here, and we'll continue on, and we'll see you in a little bit. Well, I'm back again. Look at that. Every time I get on here, I got to fix my hat. It's always crooked. Anyway, I went and I've had a shower and got cleaned up. And Lenny and I are done for the day. So the bike is all pulled apart. We got parts all over here. We got parts here on the table, the carburetor here. We got the front forks here. So yeah, the bike is torn apart pretty good. Might be a little hard to see here. I don't have the one light on. But yeah, everything's all... Just a moment here. Lenny told me which plug-in it was. There we go. Yeah, we got her all tore apart. So now it's just wait until Wednesday. So we can take the carburetor in, take the front forks in. While we were doing this here, Lenny and I found out that the steering was a little bit loose. We thought maybe the bearings were gone, so we dismantled everything here. We just a second, I'll plug that light back in again. Should have left it on until I was done here. But anyway, just under this cover here, there's a big nut, and Lenny was saying when he owned it, there was a little vibration in the steering, but we just figured, you know, because of the highways and everything, that's where that vibration was coming from. But anyway, with the wheel and everything off, when we lifted the steering, it moved a little bit. So I figured the bearings had to be redone. So we were starting to tear it down to redo the bearings, and we found out everything is tight in there. It was just that the very top nut, I guess over time, from, you know, the bumps on the highway and potholes and everything that you run through, that the very top nut came loose. So Lenny had the right size socket. We torqued it down to the torque spec. Can't even talk. Down to the torque specs. And yeah, so hopefully within the next 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to have this back up and running. And looking like it did when it was in the back of the truck and parked beside his Goldwing. So anyway, I think for today, this is going to be the end. I'm not sure how long this video, could be 10-15 minutes long, but hopefully you enjoy this content. Like I said, there's new stuff coming along, and yeah, once this is ready, if I can afford to get a GoPro, I'll get a GoPro. Either have it on the helmet, on the bike somewhere, maybe mount it up on front here. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, this is new stuff to me, but I'm hoping within the next 2 or 3 weeks. We're almost at the end of the month now, and hopefully, yeah, we'll have her running here soon, licensed and insured, and we'll be out cruising, making miles. But until the next one, keep smiling, and you know, all the fun stuff, you know, the thumbs up, the subscribe and notification, that's if you want. And please leave comments in the comment section. I haven't been getting too many of them, but I really enjoy, and I like answering back to anybody that leaves a comment. So until the next one, or no, we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.